Hello and welcome to Deep Coherence Technique 28-day digital detox program. We are on day 4. And this is for anyone who wants to find the balance between their online and their offline, inline life. This program is for you. So day 4, I'm going to go straight into some information that I think that we're going to drop down today into the monkey mind. But before I do that, I'd like to ask you, how is your observation going? Just by observing, what has subtly shifted around your experience, interaction with technology? Has anything shifted? Number 1. Number 2, what has it? There's no right or wrong answer. There is just your experience. But in the first 9 days of the DCT Digital Detox Challenge, we are going to be doing something called observe and allow. They're both equally important. The observer is not the monkey mind, chitter chatter, lots of criticism, micromanaging, inner voice, critical, not that. The observer is silent. It is omniscient. It is present even when you're asleep. It is aware of everything. It is you. You are it. You can call it the God plug-in. It is you inline. It is you infinite, higher power being. I call it the empowered I am. That's the observer. And when you marshal that consciousness, that lucidity, everything in your purview, everything in your perspective has to shift as a consequence of bringing consciousness to it. So again, I say to you, what has shifted for you just through your observation? Now, the second part of that is equally important. We allow. So we don't interrupt, as dysfunctional as it may be appearing, we don't interrupt any overconsumption or compulsive, mindless interaction with technology. We don't control it. We don't micromanage it. We allow. We have to allow because the observer needs to get the full picture. There's no right or wrong here. It just is what it is. So again, I'd love to ask the question, how's it going for you? Has anything shifted? If you feel so inclined, put your comments, put your feedback in the comments section. If there's someone in your life that you think could benefit from this 28-day program, share it with them. But today I'd like to talk about something that is at the very heart of screen time addiction. And that is dopamine addiction, dopamine. So social media interactions activate the same neural network and dopamine-driven reward pathways as substance addiction. What do we mean by substance addiction? We mean drugs. We mean alcohol. We mean, things like porn and gambling. Addictions. People, places, things. So social media interaction activates the same part of your brain that is also impacted by substance addiction. So when users receive positive feedback on their social media, likes, follows, comments, no connection there. But when people get, a boost in activity aimed in their direction on their channel, the dopamine receptors in the striatum and the ventral tegmental area are activated. So Dr. Anna Lemke explains that after high dopamine released from social media use, the brain goes into a dopamine deficient state as it attempts to restore homeostasis. This is why social media often feels good at the time, right? That rush at the time is fantastic, but then awful when we stop using it, when we step away. Now, the Harvard Medical School research confirms that social media platforms leverage the same neural circuitry used by, quote, used by slot machines and cocaine, with the unpredictable nature of rewards creating anticipation and excitement similar to gambling and fast company. Neurological imaging from the University of California and Harvard indicates that chronic multitasking, so that just means switching from this channel to that channel, checking this message to posting here to watching a video over there. That's chronic multitasking. And often, as we learned yesterday, within a few seconds of each other. And prolonged screen exposure reduce gray matter in regions of the brain linked to emotional regulation and empathy. And this may very well explain the lack of empathy that we see online. The comments sometimes are really unprovoked and quite cruel around certain channels, certain topics. So in short, through our collective apathy, we are as a species quite literally rewired through this gaming of screen time away from our own empathy, our own human nature, away from our own internal regulation system, not just the hormones, not just the dopamine and the melatonin and all that good stuff, but I'm talking about the frequency coherence that your body was created to generate to give you that sense of well-being, that natural state of well-being. That is how you should be feeling all the time. It's not spiked up here and it hasn't crashed down there. It is coherent. Remember when we do DCT in a minute, you're going to feel that same coherence coming in. And I'm going to say to you that it's actually the same coherence that you feel, that frequency, when you go for a walk in nature, when you go to the beach, when you watch a sunset. You know that feeling? That's a resonance, that's a frequency. And it's harmonic and it's called coherence. But the good thing is you are nature too. So you get to generate your own internal coherence. So that's really, really powerful. And this is why I developed and introduced DCT last year, Deep Coherence Technique, in May of 2024. Just to explain to people that are brand new, it's a 5-step grounding activation that involves the body. So we don't go into stilling the mind first. We go in through the body, and then we entrain by cohering the monkey mind to the enlightened mind and to the heart and to the electromagnetic field. So it's quite unique in that respect. So the 5 steps are grounding, breathing, priming, activating the on-powered I am, and then joining the group vortex. So we're going to do that now. And again, I'd like to just say, it's day 4. It's day 4. And every day that we come together, which will be the next time will be Monday next week for us, day 5, I'd love to hear what the weekend was like for you. So remember, we don't practice this on the weekends. We give ourselves that beautiful space, that gap, and we just take a break. And often so much comes in during that time. So get comfortable. We're about to do DCT. This is an expedited version of it. If you want the long form version of it, you can go through my channel, and there's plenty of playlists that will walk you through a much longer practice of it. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because that's how you find out when I'm next doing a program or a talk. So be here with me now. Be here with me now. Close your eyes, and if you are able to, put your bare feet on the ground. Your bare feet on the ground. Bring your awareness out from the chitter-chatter that is the mind, the monkey mind. Bring it down, down through the body, down until you reach your feet. Bring your attention to your feet. Become aware of every part of your feet. Very good. Now become aware of the ground beneath your feet. Become aware of the ground beneath your feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to consciously connect through our feet to the ground, to the earth herself. And as we do so, we're going to notice or become aware of a beautiful network of glistening roots that go down from your feet all the way down, 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 down. That's it. Drop down, down, free fall down, all the way down to the center of the earth where the earth's core is. Now this core is solid, it is immutable, it is black, it is the center of the earth, and you are connected to it at all times. Now from the center of the earth there is a Schumann resonance, that is a harmonic resonance. It is coherent. And just by bringing your attention to the center of the earth, you are connected to it. So now feel that vibration, that resonance, that frequency rising up from the ground beneath your feet into your feet. Feel that rising up like a spiral, like a golden sap or a golden spiral up through your legs, relaxing you as it goes up to the torso, to the groin, to the hips, loosening and softening wherever it flows. Now feel that frequency flying up, swirling, gushing, waving, vibrating. However you are experiencing this is true for you. So feel that rising harmonic resonance, that coherence that comes from the earth. Feel it now vibrating through your whole body, right up to the top of your head. And as it does so, it hushes the monkey mind. Very good. Step number 1 is complete. You are grounded to the earth. Step number 2, we're going to take 5 deep breaths through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And as we breathe, I want you to imagine the breath coming from the center of the cosmos itself. And that breath is light and light codes. And as you breathe it in, it activates your light body. So imagine with every breath in, you illuminate. And with every breath out, you release what is no longer good for you. You give it back to the cosmic center and it recycles it. So 5 deep breaths. Very good. Step number 2, complete light body activated. Step number 3, we are going to prime our electromagnetic field. We're going to kinetically connect to it using our hands and our fingers as antennae. Move how you are called to move, but we're going to connect with the greater you, the sentient you, your electromagnetic field. Now, I want you to really just not think, feel your electromagnetic field. Connect to it. This is how I'm doing it, but you do it as you are called. You can do this standing up, laying down. Your electromagnetic field is arm's length from the top of your head, tips of your fingers, to the soles of your feet. So see that electromagnetic field now like a cobalt blue, activated, primed. Step number 3, electromagnetic field is primed. Primed for what? Primed for what comes next. Step number 4, put your hands together, place in front of your heart. Gently open your hands so you're opening a doorway. In fact, you are opening the portal to the Om-powered I Am. This is the higher power, the unlimited version of you. This is where the God within you resides. It is your Holy of Holies. It is a sacred space. And you can see it in your mind's eye like a rising sun. S-U-N, inner sun. So as you expand your hands out, I want you to see the rays of that sun that is rising from your chest, from your heart, beaming its rays of golden light through your primed electromagnetic field that is ready to receive the presence of the Om-powered I Am. Expand that light out in all directions. Just feel how magnificent and glorious you really are when you take the time to connect. And now gently come back in, noticing the charge beneath your hands, the charge of your electromagnetic field that is primed with Om power. Bring your hands together. We're going to go to step number 5. Step number 5 is where we open up because we're grounded, protected, primed, Om empowered, present. We are now in position to connect to the entire cosmos, the quantum field. I call this the power of 9. It's a vortex. So we're going to allow the cosmic light to flow in with the light codes, the activation through the enlightened mind, the pineal gland, the third eye. It's going to come down like a beam of white light. It is going to hit your heart and activate it. And then we're going to expand that energy out, that cosmic energy. It's going to boost our own empowered presence, and it's going to create a ripple or a waveform that we call coherence. So see that as a ripple on a lake. See it as a waveform, however you wish. But see it rippling out now in all directions within the quantum field. See that rippling out, out, out in all directions. This is coherence, deep coherence. And when it reaches the edges of your electromagnetic field, let go. Let go and let God. that coherence wave is going to affect everybody in your life today. And it's going to run for you. And we say to you, notice what you notice, because the quantum field is always speaking, it is always listening, it is a two-way conversation. So this is your connection to the quantum field. It is there, no batteries, no plug-in, no Wi-Fi. It is source code creation mode, and it is there for you. It is what governs the universe, and you can access it at any time because you're plug and play biotechnology, and everything else pales by comparison. So I invite you to spend a few minutes now in that resonance of coherence, in stillness and silence. Go within and enjoy this experience, and perhaps each day set yourself a goal of sitting in silence and stillness a little longer. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you again very, very soon.